Hey, it looks like everyone's gathered.
Everyone together.
Okay.
Everyone's hungry.
Uh-huh.
I see. They're hungry. Poor things.
That's right. Guess we've got to feed them.
Yes. We need to feed them.
What was that? More... What? What was that? Alright, this is... That's right, I was given a room here at the dawn. I'm not in a cell anymore. What was that? But... Unlike Alice, I can't be of any use to them here. And now I'm fully rested, they might come and ask me to leave. Come to think of it, I'm still in these rags. I hope that was okay. The blanket, is it dirty? I hope they're okay. Oh, sir. Morning, Jack. Good morning, Red Riding Hood. So what's with you flapping the blanket all over the place? Did you wet the bed? Ah, well. Whatever. Now then, here are your clothes. Clothes for me? Huh? You want to stay in those rags? Well, why me though? It's not like I can be of use here. You don't know that. You know, I have no clue what's going on in that little mind of yours, but I gave you your clothes, so hurry up and put them on. Once you're ready, come down and see my dad. Normal clean clothes. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah, that's a... What is the armband for? What is the armband for? Jack did Red Riding Hood. Ah. I'm sorry, what are you about to change? Good morning, Alice. I'm fine. I'm done changing. Oh, wow. You got new clothes too. You look great in them. You think so? You're looking good too, Jack. Really? What's the matter? I can understand them treating you well, Alice, but why... What is with this weird, self-loathing personality you have? I already went through this with Netgear. I don't need to do this again. Don't question every single thing that happens like this. Why I had to say that? I'll only upset her. About that, I was wondering how they had our clothes and rooms ready so quickly. As if they... Yeah. It's almost as if they knew you by name, which is weird. Yeah, they knew ahead of time then. I think. I mean, they knew my name prior. I wonder. Another thing. Just remember that you're not useless or anything, Jack. I need you. Just like everyone here needs you. Alice. I'm gonna be real from now on because I can feel it happening constantly. Every time he just says her name and nothing else, I'ma just not read it. I'ma just skip over it. I'll always be there to protect you. Saying this might worry you, but I feel like the hindsight... Yeah, I'm fully aware of this. Something that we shouldn't just believe in blindly. Thank you, Alice. I'm sorry for bothering you like this. I'll be careful next time. Jack. I'm gonna do it with her too if she keeps this up. I think we're in the same boat as they are, trying to escape. Let's just go along with them for now. Yes, well, it looks like they want us to, at the defense laboratory. Let's go. And then thank you for yesterday. Oh, it's you. Yeah, you're both late. I'm sorry. No apology necessary. Now then. Yes? Do you mind if we take some blood samples from you, Jack? You did yesterday. We want to see how it affects blood Skelter. Huh? What's the matter? Well, they took my blood samples yesterday at the rescue centre to experiment with. Oh, is that so? Huh? You're right. With all that's happened, I completely forgot about it. Dad, you forget things too easy, I'm sure. Not suspicious at all. Come now, that's not true. I suppose I'll speak with Miko of her results later then. Oh, yes, please do. Like Alice said, something's wrong here. How can something like that not get relayed properly? Is there anything you expect from allies in Jack's blood? I believe Miko explained it already, but the Blood Maidens accrue corruption, which triggers their blood Skelter state, and we had no real means to counteract it. We lost someone from it too. Lost? Maybe another time, sorry. That's right, Red Riding Hood was trying to avoid the specifics of Blood Skelter before. No, it's best that we talk about it now. We lost the Blood Maiden to Blood Skelter a while ago. We weren't able to save her. To be exact, we had no means of saving her. She remained in the state until the end of her life. All that we gained from it was the discovery of Blood Skelter and the risks involved. And the same thing could happen to Alice too. Because of what happened, we haven't obtained much in the way of results for our investigation. After all, there's no way I could risk our beloved children's lives like that. Dad. That's why we need you, Jack. Your blood could potentially push the Dawn to a new level. Is that true? Why, yes. We would like to ask your cooperation with our research. I don't want to put Jack's life in danger, right? Of course it wouldn't. He is our lifeline. We will treat him with great care. Oh, come on, he'll be okay, Alice. Dad and Miko are both skilled at what they do. She's right, Alice. I'm happy to know I can actually help. I can actually help you and everyone here in some way. That aside, do you know where you got your name, Jack? That's a question. That's a question. Where I got it? Yes. Did your parents give you that name? I don't know. I lost my parents when I was young, and I don't really remember much from then. That's a question. That's a question. Is he going to be like, hey, by the way, do you have a sister called Jill? Do you know of a Jill? Did you bump your crown? Like, because, alright, that's going to be a thing. That's going to be a thing. I know it. Well, thank you for coming today. Red Riding Hood showed him around the Liberated District, will you? Sure thing, Dad. Oh, and before you leave, just place in my laboratory. Yeah, I'll be here if you need to ask more about Blood Maidens, or if you have any concerns. Yep, Dad knows and cares about us more than anyone else here, I'm certain. If something's bothering you, come down anytime. I'm rarely anywhere else. Thank you. Now then, no need for me to keep you folks any longer. I'll see you again. Alright, follow me. I guess now is about a good time to ask. Red Riding Hood, about the room and his clothes. What about them? Well, I'm not a Blood Maiden, so I feel bad that I'm being treated. We just went over how important your existence is. This is going to be a character trait that continues. Is that what bothering you? Didn't you hear what my dad said? Huh? You're one of us now. You and Alice, you don't have to worry about that stuff like that. It's just that I was surprised that everything was all ready, as if you knew we were coming. The team probably got everything ready when they heard I brought you two. Don't worry one bit. Ah, well, thank you. Thank you. It doesn't look like Red Riding Hood is IsNation. Yeah, she's also an idiot, so who knows? That's a research nut, so he really steps out of his laboratory. He's a lot more straight-laced now, but he was supposedly quite the character back in the day. That sounds interesting. If that's the case, we shouldn't bother him much. I think he's back to doing work or something by now. I see. Well, we did just speak to him, so it's probably best to leave him alone for now. I'd be happy if you did that, at least for now. Now then. There are a lot of facilities in Liberated District. You saw Miko's, but there's still more. Now then, let me show you the way. Ah yeah. General store. Let's see. You can get all your basic needs here, even things to help with battle. Of course, it would help if someone was here to confirm what I said. I don't see anyone. Clara, you around? She must be slacking off somewhere. Clara? She works at the store, but she's also working as an assistant to Haru. So it sounds like she's really busy. She must work her fingers to the bone. Well, not really. In any case, she's a good kid, so I hope the three of you can get along. When I found her, I let her know. I'll let her know that you come back and get man her post. Okay, I guess we'll be coming again, or here again then. Yeah. That's it. That's it. You said a lot. That's one.
While I'm at it, let me explain a bit. This city here is called the Liberated District.
Liberated District?
Yep. We regained control of it from the Martians so that people could live the way they should. This place is for those who escaped the prison cells so they can live a normal life again. We Blood Maidens in the Dawn protect the district in hopes of escaping the jail one day.
A place where people could live the way they should. That's nice to hear.
Not really the way they should, because they're still on the ground.
Right? You're both free to roam this district however you like.
Thank you.
Even if this place is protected, it's still in the jail. I can see the tower pretty well from here. I'm gonna climb that tower and...
Huh? What's the matter?
You were just gazing at the tower.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about how clear it can be seen from here.
Tower. It really is eerie. It's almost as if it's looking down at us. But one day, we're gonna use it to get everybody out of here.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Honestly, I keep having the urge to climb.
Oh, and take a look over there. That's the entrance to the Liberated District.
You have the urge because it's a tower, mate.
Of course, I couldn't explain that when we first got here.
Oh, we came here through that entrance.
Darling, are you getting ready to deploy?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You look like, Oh, what's his name? What's his name? Damn it. Anime Batman. Anime Batman from the Big O. Oh, what's his name? I don't remember his name. I need to rewatch Big O again. That was really good. That was good. It ended so goddamn weirdly though. Like it went from mecha noir to weird M. Night end of Evangelion at the end. It was really weird, but it was a good show.
Nope, I'm just giving a quick tour to these two. Oh yeah, and quit calling me darling. Stop giving weird nicknames to everyone, Toa.
Same to you. I'd appreciate it if you would call me by my last name.
Toa is Toa. Why do you have to be ashamed of being called by your first name?
You two sound like brother and sister.
He's not my brother.
She's not my sister.
Yeah, I don't know. You sound like it.
Oh, sorry.
That was a bit embarrassing. The name's Katawaki. I'm the gatekeeper here.
I'ma call you Toa. I'ma call you Toa.
Mr. Katawaki?
Come on, you have to say his whole name. He's embarrassed for having a cute-sounding first name.
Stop it already.
You're getting all red.
They really seem to get along well together.
And you are?
My name is Jack. Nice to meet you.
Oh, so you're the one. And to think, I saw you unconscious and carried in here that day.
He was unconscious?
Mr. Katawaki, Jack saved me, which is why he was unconscious when he was brought in.
Sorry if I sounded rude. I know you did your best, kid. And who is this bold young lady here?
I'm guessing not sister at this point. So my childhood friend / love interest.
My name is Alice, and I'm not the bold one. Jack is.
She's really, really trying to big me up. She's my hype man.
Looks like you've got a feisty one joining the ranks, darling.
Yep, and pretty reliable too. He may be a bit weird, but he's definitely a nice guy, so I hope you two can get along with him. He's the gatekeeper and makes sure the place is safe, sort of.
Come now, you didn't need to add sort of there. In any case, glad to make your acquaintance.
I like this guy.
Yes. Same here.
I like Toa.
Thank you.
I liked. Okay. Okay. Go on HQ. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right.
Hey there, Haru.
Sup? You showing them around?
Yep, something like that.
Well, as you can see, we fidget with weapons and things here. If you want to strengthen or maintain your weapons, come see me. It'll help in the long run.
Understood.
I guess that doesn't concern me much.
Hey, kiddo. What's with that look on your face? Take things a bit more seriously, will ya?
Yes, sir.
By the way, Clara, we were at the store just earlier. Ugh. Don't me. You need to man the store. This isn't your den, you know.
And this small girl here is Clara, I assume?
Yeah, she's supposedly my assistant.
That's pretty harsh, boss. You too, Jack. I'm not small, and I'm sure as heck doing good work here.
No, you look kind of small to me.
Says you.
What? Boss, quit trying to act so tough. In that case, why don't you just do your laundry yourself?
Why do you do his laundry?
Why don't you just man the store? It's a pain when we really need to buy something, you know?
That's true.
Sorry.
Yeah, watch yourself.
Come to my store or see my boss here if you need anything, you hear?
That's the point.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Clara.
Come on, cut the formality. You can just call me Clara.
Thanks. We'll see you again, Clara.
Okay, yeah, okay. Well, like, you gotta explain this to me though, or not? You can strengthen gear at the blood weapon factory by using the blood crystals gained from battle. Okay. Your gear can be strengthened 9 times. Alright. Stop what you're doing here. Check. Oh, you're not gonna let me. Okay, just gonna. Okay. Cool.
Oh, what brings you all here?
Well, I was showing the two of them around headquarters.
I see. How nice of you to do that. Both of you were here yesterday, right?
Yes.
Should I ask her about the test results, Silver Blood?
Do you mind if I ask about my...
Jack!
What?
That's right.
I should be a bit more observant and see how. No, this is a perfectly. No, in this situation, this is perfectly reasonable thing to
You
ask.
were saying.
All right.
Well, thank you for yesterday. I feel a lot better now.
That's good to hear.
After all, it is Miko's expertise.
I suppose so. If you don't feel well or you're concerned about anything, feel free to stop by.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's still like a very. No, that's okay. I don't see what's wrong with that. This is where our rooms are, so I don't need to give you a tour here, right? Like, that's Alice's room, and that's Jack's room, and that one over there is mine. Understood. There are a lot of rooms. Are there others living here? Yep. Each girl has their own room. They're all out on their missions, save one. Missions? Isn't that dangerous? They can handle themselves, and Dad puts through. No, yeah, Dad puts through into enough. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's fought, not through. Never mind. All right, confusing myself there. Dad puts 4 into assignments, so they'll be fine. Dad, is she referring to the one that she's called Dad several times? Yes. You keep referring to the professor as Dad. Is he really a dad? That's kind of neat. Well, not really. Dad adopted me when I was a baby, so that's why I call him Dad. This is embarrassing. Now that I think about it, I sound like a kid in front of him, don't I? Everyone who really likes the professor. Well, yeah, it's her adopted father. No, not really. Right, in fact, I'm a bit jealous. Really? Professor's like everyone's dad, you know. That's why we can fight without any worries. Don't forget, I'm your older sister here too. I know about that. Oh wait, there's one person that I need to worry about. Huh? Oh then, let's go and say hi to the girl here. Hoomst. You can give surprise items to any of the blood maidens in their rooms. Okay. Surprise items can change the heroine's affection. Alright. There are two types of surprise items: gifts and interior items. You can raise a blood maiden's affection by giving them items that they like. Okay, so this is the waifu part. Alright. Raising the blood maiden's affection can trigger various events and can affect the end. Oh no. Oh, don't do that to me. Oh god. Alright. Entire items can change a blood maiden's room decor. Alright. This is waifu Raisin.
She's a bit weird, but she's a nice girl, okay?
Huh? Okay.
Kaguya, you mind if I bother you for a sec?
I'm tired, so leave me alone.
Oh, come on, just show your face. We have some newcomers joining our ranks.
Can we save it for later? I need some time to prepare when meeting new faces.
Is she shy?
Come on, there's nothing to worry about. It's not like they're scary or anything.
We have enough new people here. I'm busy too.
Oh, maybe she just doesn't want us here.
Just come out already. I know you're slacking off in there.
She kicked the door open. Is she flying?
Yo! Morning, Kaguya!
You're really quite a bother, Red Riding Hood.
She didn't flinch from
So,
that.
Kaguya, meet our two new recruits, Jack and Alice.
New recruits, you say?
Nice to meet you.
Same here.
Her name's Kaguya. She's a good kid and has the looks, but she's wasting it all on being a hermit.
Hey, look, man, a hermit life's a good life.
Come now. I'm too tired to be bothered. Anyway, you mentioned they joined our ranks, but is this Jack here also a blood maiden?
Nah, it'd be a blood priest, if anything.
Huh? Of course not. He's like an add-on to Alice.
Kind of.
First of all, Jack's a guy. There's no way he can be a blood maiden.
I know, right? That would be silly. That would be some sort of silly, like, final act twist. If he had blood maiden powers, that would be some silly thing that would never happen in a JRPG.
Oh, you're right. I've never heard of a blood youth before.
It would be blood priest. The male equivalent of a maiden would basically be a priest. If we're going by a shrine maiden situation, anyway. If we're going by maiden as in just a formal way of saying a woman, then it would be blood master? Blood gent?
Right?
I guess we don't have much use here.
Oh, but Jack here may just be the one.
The one what?
That'll be something to know later after we get more information.
Well then, I'm not interested until it's clear. I mean, I'm not interested in anything.
Hold on there! We've got new members! Now's the time for you to finally do some work!
No. I'm tired. I don't want to work.
Mood. That's a mood.
There she goes again with that I'm tired bit. You know how much easier it is when you help? You've got the longest ranged attack, and you really help our defenses.
I'm glad you're just explaining her battle mechanics to me in conversation.
I'm going to tune out now.
Kaguya,
Jack?
why aren't you helping when you have the power to help others?
Oh, he's doing this. It was like, I can't help. Oh god, I'm worthless, I can't help. Here's someone who can help. What the fuck is you doing?
I don't want to work until the 5 treasures come together.
I don't know what that means.
5?
That again. You really are a greedy princess, you know that?
Now then, I'm tired. So if you'll excuse me. Oh, and my name is Princess. Kaguya. Don't call me Kaguya so casually.
I'm sorry.
That Kaguya.
Does she hate me?
No, but I'm slowly starting to.
Oh, don't let her bother you. She's always like that. She's just shy is all. I really wish she fought with us. She'd be a lot of help in battle.
That should cover all the major locations. Check them out when you've got the time. Thank you, Red Riding Hood. I'm surprised that this place really does cover all our basic needs. Oh, Dad and everyone in Dawn, even Haru, helped build this place. We can live a decent life because of what they all did, and that's why we need to do our best too. You're right. Yeah, I'll try to do what I can to help. Yeah, same here. Okay, so I'm back.
Huh? That's...
We'll be serving meals according to this schedule.
Understood. I'm counting on you, Hitsuka.
How much supplies and manpower will you be needing?
Plenty.
Lady Ohime.
Okay.
I'm not saying final boss, but I'm saying she's gonna have a hand in it.
I'm sorry about that. Now then, we're expecting a turnout of about...
Hitsuka, Ohime.
Red Riding Hood? Who are they?
Dad! Miko! Having a meeting?
Ah, Red Riding Hood. Did you finish showing them around already?
I want to point out that you adopted this kid and named her Red Riding Hood. Not even just Red, you named her Red Riding Hood.
Yep.
I see. That's my girl. Now then, Miko, I'll leave the rest to you.
So, Miko, what's the meeting about?
Do you remember the people you saved earlier? We're preparing meals for them.
Thanks as always, sun folks.
Who?
We are all brothers and sisters under the sun. All is in the name of Our Lady Ohime.
Same as always. Nice to see you, Michiru. Chi?
Like I've said a number of times, do not call Our Lady Ohime by her name in vain.
Yeah, well, we're gonna.
Oh, we have new little birdies here. 1, 2 of them. Hello there.
Oh, is she the one who was in that weird pantomime bird feeding thing at the start?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
And they are...
They're the representatives of the Order of the Sun.
The Order of the Sun?
Not suspicious at all. There's always some sort of religious cult in these situations.
Yes. The Order is led by the Ohime, Lady Michiru, and Hitsuka acts as her advisor. These two here just joined the Dawn, Jack and Alice.
Nice to meet you.
Huh. Same here.
If you seek salvation by the sun, come and listen to the words of Lady Ohime.
This is not sketch at all.
Now then, if you'll excuse us, let us depart, Lady Michiru.
Jack's a little birdie. Do you like high places?
This isn't sketch at all. What does she mean by that? Unless she know I really want to climb the tower. No, she wouldn't know that. We've only just met.
Miko? Are Ohime and Hitsuka their names?
They are titles within their order. They preach that salvation will be delivered by the sun.
Ah, so Hitsuka isn't his real name.
Silly you. Of course it's not. Everyone calls him that because no one knows his real name.
But you called him Chi or something.
Oh, I just call him that because I hear Michiru calling him that too.
Understandable.
He wasn't like that before, you know. As for Michiru, she's always been like that.
But isn't she the leader? She didn't look like she could lead people.
She's probably acting as his puppet. I mean, it's not like she has the brains to think properly.
That's just rude. She's probably on some like next level, like she's on like some Malkavian shit. You don't know. There's something mysterious about that Michiru person that almost mesmerized me.
Even though Michiru's like that, she's still pretty popular.
Which is why she's perfect as a puppet. They believe that the Ohime is the incarnation of the sun. Silly, considering no one's seen it.
Miko? Do you have something against them?
They're shady, and in all honesty, I don't like how they try to leech off of others.
I mean, fair enough.
That said, they do augment what we in the Dawn lack. Their order is located in the middle of the Liberated District, so you can always take a look.
The Order of the Sun. Alright, that's not sketch at all. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, you found this out there. Yep. It didn't have much written on it, but I figured you should know, Dad. Yes, well, thank you. And Reinhardt sure acts like a kid in front of the professor. I didn't expect something like this to be found in this area. I wonder who wrote this memo. Well, it is written nicely. I'm a bit jealous. The penmanship is pretty horrible. From the looks of it, it seems like the person who wrote it was very studious. It's merely a guess, but... You remember how I told you about the Dawn sending units out to the areas, right? Yes, and that became the basis for the missions we're undertaking now. Exactly. This world is constantly changing, and there's no telling when our lives may be at risk. That said, I believe one of them must have written this to relay to further members searching the area. I see. So I guess it must be an important memo with a lot of them memories contained in it. If so, we'll have to take good care of it. Yes. Let's hold on to it carefully. Alright, that's not what I expected to get out of that, but okay. Well, we said hi to Dad, and we were about done. You have a better idea of the door now, right? Yes, thank you very much. Thank you, Red Riding Hood. Well then, I'll... just a minute. Do you mind if I ask you something? What, do you have a mission for me? Not a mission. Do you know where I can find magnolia leaves? Magnolia? Yes, the leaves that look like it's this drawing. Yeah. Well, we just call them magnolia leaves because they look similar to the ones in the outside world. This looks like Dad's. His penmanship is sloppy as usual. We were having a meeting about supplies, and the professor was most artistic. Was the most artistic one there. That's a surprise for sure. So then, what's with this leaf? It has blood clotting properties. We've run out of medicine, and we're gonna need some soon. I remember now. I picked up those leaves on past missions. Yes, I asked Haru, but he said he doesn't remember where they came from. So I thought, you'd know. I'm sure I saw them somewhere, but... Jack, isn't this leaf... you're right. Do you know where to get them? Maybe. I recall we used large leaves in place of bandages back when we were imprisoned. I think it was shaped like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. That would explain why it stopped the bleeding so quickly. I suppose we use the right tools very evenly. Well then, this should be simple. We're going back there, aren't we? Bingo, right, Miko? Well, it would help a lot, but you were speaking with Dad about it, so it's safe to assume that he knows, right? Oh, I suppose so. Why do you ask? Well, because Dad didn't know about Jack's blood samples. I figured I'd ask just in case. That was bothering Red Riding Hood too? About that. We got it all cleared up. What happened? The professor knows that we wanted his blood samples, right? Drawing the person's blood sample is common practice when people come to see me for a checkup. We told the professor that we'd turn in a report of Jack results, and he forgot about that. Oh, is that it? Well, okay then. Dad's a bit forgetful, so I can see that happening. Yes, and that's why we have these misunderstandings every so often. In any case, that's a relief. I thought you were doing something behind Dad's back. Me? Why would I do that? You can make the discovery of the century, and you become Dad's favourite or something. Sorry, question. That's her concern. You know, that's a dumb thought. After all, you're his favourite, in many ways. Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. Very good to hear. Okay, so Jack, Alice? What? We're going Magnolia Leaf hunting. We, as in me and Alice? Yeah, Alice can get used to fighting, and having you around would help her keep her cool too. Well, I guess I don't mind going, but as long as you can promise me that Jack won't put. He is the defensive dude. His entire battle mechanic is to jump in front of harm's way. We can't promise that he won't be put in harm's way. I'm only gonna get in their way. Come on, Alice, don't say that. Jack's our comrade, you know. That's reassuring to hear. Once you're ready, let's meet up here, okay? Wait a minute. You can't do this without proper... You said Dad knows about this already, right? It'll be okay. We've been there before, so it'll be a cinch. I'll let Dad know just in case too. I see. Well, be careful, alright? Oh.
What is it? What's the matter?
Is that gym equipment? Alright.
Don't overdo yourself. You can count on me.
Alright, well. I guess we're going on our first mission then. Back to the dungeon we go. Okay, that's laboratory. What's up? You can strengthen Blood Maiden's abilities at the laboratory with blood crystals gained in battle. Okay, cool. This will be good to know. You can also expand skill slots and change jobs. Raise and lower Blood Maiden's levels with Blood Devolution.
Welcome.
Blood De-evolution. You can lower a Blood Maiden's level with de-evolution rights and blood crystals. De-evolution rights are obtained by reaching certain levels. Character levels will go down based on the selection made here. Be careful as you can't execute blood devolution without blood crystals or devolution rights. Select the preset amount of levels to devolve when executing blood devolution. Depending on the chosen amount to devolve, you gain CP and stat bonuses. Oh, so it's like a reincarnation in Disgaea. Alright. Blood Maidens devolve their level by the amount selected, but in return they gain CP and stat bonuses, and they can level themselves up again to gain more. Yes, okay, so it's basically just reincarnation. By executing Blood De-evolution, you can level Blood Maidens again and boost stats. You can gain De-evolution rights each time you raise your Blood Maiden's level to a certain point. Oh, that costs a lot. But okay, yeah, so
is there anything else?
It's change jobs. Use job rights and blood crystals to change the Blood Maiden's job. When you change jobs, you retain the same level, but oh, that's good. But stats change according to the job chosen. Various skills are available to each job and can be viewed via skill creation. You gain job rights each time you raise the Blood Maiden's level to a certain point. A fighter, an offensive orientated frontline job. The job doesn't offer much in skills but is augmented well in stats. Paladin, defense orientated frontline job, a bit lacking on the offense but great at being a shield. Marshal, speed orientated attacker, excels in inflicting damage by numbers. Destroyer, an attacker that sacrifices defense for power, allowing it to deal massive damage. Bloodlord, okay. A job with the most proficient command in wielding blood-based abilities. And the DLC one, Sakura Maiden, which appears to be a samurai. All-rounder, adept in any position, whether attacking, healing, or providing support. And you don't need any job rights for that. Alright. Okay, so attacker can, or fighter can equip swords. Great swords. I'm not sure what that middle one is. And it's gonna have sword, great sword, middle one, lance, sickle, scissors, bombs, arrows, and Jesus. You got poet. Oh, okay, so that's just poet. But I can see a microphone. She's an idol. My God. A support role specializing in buffs. Poets heal and support allies through their songs. Fairy. Okay. A versatile job that uses debuffs. Lance. Okay, I'm not sure what. Alright. Use debuffs and attack skills. Its dance means imminent death. Period. A unique job with random double-edged skills. Ooh. Ooh. Its impact on the battle is up to fate. Leech. A unique job that draws power from enemies' blood to strike with unimaginable power. And again, Sakura made them. Okay, I'm gonna stick to where they are. I'm gonna stick to where they are. Use blood crystals to increase the number of skill slots and expand skill slots. Once you expand your skill slots, select set skills from the menu to confirm.
Is there anything else? Come again.
What's up? Is this it?
Okay, so I can just upgrade myself if I want to. I'm gonna not for now.
Anything else? See ya.
Let's check out the store. Hello. Let's check out the store first.
Welcome.
Pick up counter. Pick up DLC items. Oh. Lowers enemy encounter rate. Why would I really want to? I don't know if I'd want that.
Anything else?
I don't know if I want that. And I guess I can give this to one of the girls and they'll be like, hey, but who would like natural stuff? Maybe us, I guess? Because I can't imagine Red Ryan who'll be like, you know what, I want toned down stuff. Also, look at the amounts. Granted, I just started the game, but still.
Anything else? What you want?
Yeah.
And come again.
Yeah. You can accept work orders from the people who live in the Liberated District at the Order's HQ. You can obtain various rewards by completing work orders, so take as many as you can. Yeah, so it's just missions. It's literally just doing missions. Work orders are added as the story progresses, so be sure to check on them from time to time.
Welcome.
This is the Order of the Sun. I was really curious, but it looks very quiet and calm in here, as we listen to cheering and yelping. You're Cloven, are you from the Dawn? Yes. Did you come to see Sir Hitsuka? No, I was just curious about the Order of the Sun. I hope I didn't sound rude. The Order is a fine, the Order is a fine place to be. Feel free to come here if you desire help from the Sun God. What are the teachers of the Order of the Sun? Keep faith as the Sun God will scorch the heavens to render salvation from the jail. A prophecy. Yes, Lady Ohime relays the words of the Sun God to us. But the Sun speaks to everyone, you know. Listen to this calm, nice and quiet place. Oh, Lady Ohime. I'm gonna keep thinking Orihime, it's gonna bother me. Lady Ohime is among us. Hello everyone. Lady Ohime spoke to us, we are not worthy. Michiru. Oh, right. but there's a large barrier blocking the skies, making it difficult to hear the sun's voice. The sun is always watching over us, so hold on a bit longer, okay? Lady Ohime. Lady Ohime, you are our hope. She has this many followers. Or is it normal for these kinds of things? Kind of is for cults. Jack, over here. Huh? Yes? Lady Hime called him by name. Who is that? He looks like a member of the Dawn, so maybe he's just here on errands. But isn't Sir Hitsuga the one who handles these kind of things? Oh, wow, this feels so weird. Jack, are you interested in high places? Well, yes. What's with the commotion? Lady Michiro, what are you doing? Huh? Huh? It's you again. I'm sorry, I didn't notice you sooner. Lady Hime, apologize for the trouble. So you're here to see Hitsuga. Well, there's no way Lady Ohime would speak with some kid. Well, except for when she did. It looks like they really adore you. What brings you here? Well, everyone awakens from dreams, but dreams are a figment of reality, taking on a different form. Is she prophesizing? What was that about? Jack is curious of high places. Lady Mitsuru. Come again, Jack. Bye-bye. About what she just said. I don't know who you are, but may I ask you, please avoid excessive contact with her. No. I'm gonna have her in one of my rooms. I'm gonna give her gifts. I'm gonna decorate her room. It'll be great. But she really speaks of others, and rightfully so. Now I'll need to ask you to leave. Sure. What a weird place. I think that he's a good person is hiding something. He clearly is.
Please take a look.
I like how they have a guild lady.
Anything else?
I like how they just have a guild lady. This is a cult, and they have the secretary with a clipboard who's out here. They have a guild lady. I don't know why that's funny to me. Okay. Not enough food supplies. Please get a heart attack. Okay, well I have more than double what you want. Martians were spotted near the Liberated District. Please defeat 13 Soul Keepers there. Alright, I'll get a torn pillow out of it. Can you get black iron lumps from the Soul Keeper? Well, I'm killing Soul Keepers, so I probably will. Alright. Please go to and satisfy the jail's hunger 5 times to spur the jail's. What does that mean? Desires hunger. What is? Okay. I don't know what that means. Please search for 9 emotion points. Locate emotion points. Okay. Can you fill in this gauge so that I can do some research? Fill in this guide. Do I just have to find 10 different types of Martians then? I guess. Not enough accessories. Please find some flower ribbons. Okay. Research at standstill. Do you have a map with 60% of the street's area too? Alright.
Is there anything else? Come again.
Alright, well then that's... I guess we leave. Alright then, let's go and find some magnolia leaves. Yes. Oh wait, are you scared? No, just worried about that state from before. Ah, no worries, that won't happen again. I'll be protecting you and Jack. I'm sorry for sounding so anxious. I'm fine now. Good. If push comes to shove, my blood shoots. You do know that we haven't gotten any test results back from your blood yet, right? Anyway, there's no way we'd have you injured every time something happened. Now then, walk. Man who's really thinking about us. Okay, let's go. Yes. The moon. It's so creepy. I'd rather not look at it. Yeah. Oh, that's right, about the moon. I need to tell you something. I'm sorry, I see libido. What the fuck? The gel has 3 desires. Hunger, libido, and sleep. Okay. You satisfy. How do I satisfy a tower's libido in a safe for work context? Satisfying them yields various benefits. The desires gauge displayed at the top right corner and change as they are fulfilled. Hunger is satisfied by attacking enemy weak points and causing blood splatters during battle. Fair enough. Libido is satisfied by finding treasure and collection points and emotion. What's an emotion point? Controller, really? The hell of it, I use mouse and keyboard. I can't be bothered to deal with this. Sleep is satisfied by taking action without incurring damage while the gel is sleeping. Okay, but then how do you make it sleep? When any of the 3 desires reach their limits, the gel bonus roulette activates. Probability activation costs 50%. Collection point reposition. 1 ally buff. Yeah, 1 ally, 1 buff enchant. Nightmare delay and 1 ally 50%. Okay. Yeah, special benefits depending on the roulette's results. The moon icon on the left of the gauge shows which will be filled faster during that time. You can learn new skills for the Blood Maidens to use through skill creation menu. To learn skills, you need a set amount of CP, which can be gained through leveling up. You can only use the skills that are presets, so be sure to set them prior to use. I really don't. Yeah, cause you're gonna be hearing me clicking all the time. I'm not really not a fan of that. You know what? Give me a sec.